Morning. I want to talk about abusers and bullies. Never ever in my life of being a survivor or anything like that has any abuser or bully ever said to me that, hello, my name's so-and-so, I'm going to abuse you and bully you and exploit you. You just don't do that, do they? Well, what we have a body of people leading this country as such that are doing exactly the same. There's no difference. They've made up lies and that. It's making, when you take someone to court for abuse, it's horrific. I've done it. And it's horrific. It really, really is nothing cosy about it. And you know, you have to face them, for one, and things like that. They are never going to admit it. Okay? People like Ian Brady never called his victims by their name. Because once you give it a name, or give them a name, you give it an identity. This is the way they prove you're a serial killer, you're a psychopath. It's not how you kill, why you kill, how many you kill. It's basically, do you have any remorse? The guy who ran the gas chambers at Auschwitz went to the gallows asking why he's being hanged. After he studied the Nuremberg trials and talked about getting 3,000 people off, gassing them, cremating them, all in 3 hours. And he spent the rest of the war trying to recreate that. And he talked about it like it was, these are a pair of glasses, you wear them on your head. There was no remorse. So, you know, I think we're waiting for a government to turn around and say, you know what, I got it wrong. It will never happen. I would respect any MP or politician or anyone who stood there and went, I am out for myself and solely out for myself. I'd respect them for that. This is how it works. This is how an abuser works. The act of abuse, be it violence, sexual, mind, I think, is nothing to do with it, really. It's about the control. Ian Brady, Dennis Nilsen, Ted Bundy, all these serial killers had something that the police didn't have, or the authorities. They knew what they wanted to know. It's estimated every serial killer there's about 5. They keep them to themselves. I believe that Ian Brady took them to exactly all where they were, and I believe there's more. I believe there's a few more. You know, it is an incredible journey how these people, it's about control. Now, control is an amazing thing, and it's a very interesting thing. And people think violence is the way. Hitler never ever forced his way into power. He tried, it didn't work. The Germans the people agreed to him being the sole leader. The thing that is not really talked about what happened to the people that were taken off, something that's never talked about is, what did they get? What did the people get? So once the SS had been in and looted what they wanted in your flat, people moved in. Very, very common. Lots of people from Auschwitz went back home and said, this is my home. And I said, no, it's not. It's mine. Piss off. You gain. So you gain something. And it's that policy of like, we'll give you this banana if you behave. It's the whole thing of teach. Give a person a fish a day, and they'll eat for the day. Teach them how to fish, and they'll eat for the rest of their life. You are solely on control, and on their control and radar. This is the reality. This is the reality. This whole thing about the German civilians never knew what Hitler was up to. Bullshit. They know exactly what he was doing because they benefited from it. And that's what happens. That's what happens. A small group of benefit. Many years ago I met a guy, and he came over here from El Salvador during the El Salvadorian Revolution. And he said something very interesting. I'm going to finish on this. Society split into two groups. You had the smaller group that was like, come on, let's unite and do this together and help each other. And then you had the other group, the larger group, that was, fuck you, it's about me and my family. And they're the ones that grassed you up. They were the ones that took power. There's only one way out of this bullshit we're in now. We have got to unite. We have got to unite. We have got to put our own bullshit to one side and become one. Peace, love and out, and have a lovely day.